Hello everyone, welcome back to Owen's Treats. For today's episode, we will be making Dulce De Leche for the National Hispanic Heritage Month. Over the course of the rest of the month, I will be making recipes inspired and for National Hispanic Heritage Month. So with that, let's start with today's episode. For Dulce De Leche, your one and only ingredient that you will need is sweetened condensed milk. There are many methods for you to make dulce de leche, but I'm going to be focusing on the main two, boiling and baking. We'll be doing our boiling method. So you want a fully closed condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk can, and then we want our fairly big pot of water, and you want it to be fully submerged. Then we're going to turn this on to medium heat, and we're going to let this simmer for about 2 hours. Now for this method, it is a little bit more complicated than the boiling method. So we have our oven preheating to 425. We're going to have our smaller container and then our bigger kind of dish, which is what we're going to fill with water. So make sure it's pretty deep. And then for our container, we're going to pour our sweet condensed milk into it. And the thing for dulce de leche is that you kind of want the constant heat, but you don't want direct heat, you want indirect heat. So we're going to cover this up, and then we're going to place it into our dish. And so we're going to put all of this into our 425 degree heat oven, and we're going to fill this dish halfway with water, and we're just going to have that go until you lift up the tin foil and you see it's kind of a darkish brown color. It should be like a caramel, which is what dulce de leche is. And here's our finished dulce de leche. So this one over here is the one that we had baking, and this one on this side is what we had boiling. So basically, when you have them taken off the heat after an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what method you use, you're gonna let it cool down. If you're doing the boiling method, wait so it's touchable, the can, and then open it, because too much pressure means that it could explode on you. So just be careful when opening the can. And then for this one, just let it rest until it's almost completely cool. And then you'll realize at first it's going to be very thick and it's going to be very chunky. So you're going to take a whisk and you're just basically going to whisk it until it becomes nice and smooth. And it should be almost a peanut butter texture and color. You can basically use this on almost anything, because since it's like a caramel, acts like a caramel, it can be used in substitute for caramel, or it could be used on top of cakes, or cookies, cupcakes, that kind of thing. Any kind of sweet treat that you want to add a little bit more flavor to, dulce de leche is great for that. Or if you just wanted it a little bit as a snack, I love having this with like graham crackers. That's like the perfect combination for me. So depending on what you like, this is really good. Just make sure you have it cooled and then you whisk it, because I know it looks bad at first, but then once you whisk it, it really looks amazing and it tastes good. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining me on another episode of Owen's Treats. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.